So hello there. Today we have another video, and in today's video we are going to discuss about the current situation of Manchester United is have the board. I mean, the Manchester United board, after losing 1-4, have gotten actually desperate to replace Ole Gunner Solskjaer with Zinedine Zidane. We know he's been sacked. So what? Who's gonna be the replacement now? Who's gonna be the new one now? Who's gonna be the one to actually replace him? So that's something we still don't know, and we are working on it right now. So who shall be the one to take his place? So as we know, the board basically has talked about, that Zidane, the board has, have called an emergency meeting where they have sacked Solskjaer. In an emergency meeting, the board has sacked Solskjaer, and now they are looking for a replacement. The board has sacked him at night, and now they are desperate for Zinedine Zidane to take over Manchester United. That's it, you heard it right. The Manchester United Glazers want Zidane. They are desperate for Zidane to take over because they have a very bad image in front of the fans. Glazers and Woodward and the board, all of them, nobody likes them. Nobody likes the board. Nobody likes them. So they have a very bad image. And now they are trying their absolute best to get Zidane on board because the fans are very angry at them, and you can't blame the fans. I mean, you have taken your fans for granted. You could have sacked Ole 2 weeks ago, and we could have had Conte as the new manager. He was there. He wanted the job. Desperately needed the job. For those of you who are new, let's have a small flashback where where Solskjaer, after Manchester United lost, 5-0 and 2-0 and now 4-1 to Liverpool, Man City, and Watford. So finally, Ole Gunner Soskjaer has been replaced. He has been sacked, and as of now, he has been officially sacked. And we are now waiting for his last press conference, which will be respectful, where he will be respectfully told to quit as the manager of Manchester United, and a new manager will come on board. So right now, Manchester United's best bets are Zinedine Zidane and Brendan Rodgers. But Manchester United desperately want Zinedine Zidane. The board, the Glazers and Woodward and all of them, they desperately want him because they have got a very bad image right now. Right now, as of now, they've got a very bad image in front of the fans. Their image, it's really bad in front of the fans. So with this bad image, and the fans are angry at them, and they know it as well. So with this bad image and with these angry fans at hand now, and they're gonna try their best to get Zidane because he's the best option they have. So his job, he's sacked, okay, and he has been sacked, and now the board, they desperately want Zidane. The Glazers are now desperate for their next target, which is Zinedine Zidane. You know is the club's next target. Because we have seen Zidane's performance in Real Madrid and how he won 3 Champions Leagues and 2 La Ligas. So that is something we have seen. We had seen previously, and it was a fantastic, performance by Zinedine Zidane, and we were, totally. We have been amazed by his football in Real Madrid, by his amazing, amazing football. So taking that into account, this is one of the best, things that can happen to Manchester United. And the Glazers, they are desperate to get Zidane because the fans are all angry at the Glazers. The fans are angry, they're miserable, they're bitter, they're really, really angry at him. They want something good. So the Glazers are also are desperately trying to convince Zidane to take charge. They're trying to accelerate their efforts to convince ex-Real Madrid manager Zinedine Zidane. And United have won just 4 out of their last 13 matches, with additions such as Rafael Varane, Cristiano Ronaldo, Sancho, and Van der Beek in the match. And I can't blame the fans. I mean, have you seen the performance of Van der Beek in the last match against Watford? He was the only player who was, playing with heart and soul. He was the only player playing with heart and soul, and you can't blame the players if you don't have a good manager. No matter what player you have, we have the best striker in the world, yet we're not being able to, score goals. That's because, we're not being able to get there, go there. And that's it's all up to these, incompetent manager will provide an incompetent team. So Zidane will have a lot of terms and conditions. He will want, a big budget. He will want the players, to play as per his wishes, and he will totally. I'm 100% sure he's gonna give Van der Beek a lot more time, because he won't basically do, injustice to Van der Beek. Okay, that's what I'm sure of. That's one of the latest news, and as we have seen, though Zidane is one of the most favorite candidates right now, and that is what the board are trying. The board are trying desperately to get Zinedine Zidane to sign in the contract to basically, to get him, on the board. The board are trying desperately for that. And it's all right if the board are trying that, they have all the right to try so, and they have all the right to do so. And let's see more news. And, let's see what the Daily Sun, you can check out the full article from here, and you can basically see. And, let's see Zidane. Let's see Zinedine Zidane news. What news we have on Zidane? Uh, let's see what news we've got for Zidane. So, he's been. So, yeah. So, as we know, Manchester United has had an emergency meeting where they basically have a point. They have talked about Zidane as the future coach. Let's watch this video without any sound. So from the Daily Sun, you can go and check their website. The Red Devils were lacerated by Watford 4-1. So that's a pretty sad happening. That's a pretty sad occurrence. And this is Solskjaer's last interview as the manager. And Zinedine Zidane is being targeted by Manchester United now, who will be the most likely successor, because he has a very good equation with Ronaldo. He has got a very good equation with Ronaldo. He's got a very good equation with the players, with Varane, and we know Zidane is a coach who can take pressure, who has the ability to take pressure, absolute pressure. So he's gonna be the best choice for us. So we have interim coaches Fletcher and Adam taking over, So yeah, so right now he's one of the best options, but Zidane, I mean, he wanted to wait till, he thought Ole would be there till the summer. But the situation has got really bad. We can't have Ole till summer. Ole has been sacked and we need Zidane. The board is trying very hard to convince him to come. He has a lot of terms and conditions, and he can have that. He's one of the best in the world right now. Right now, Zidane is the best coach in one of the best coaches in the world who's free. I mean, you have to see who's free and who's willing to come. And if a manager is busy, if he doesn't want to come, I mean, you can't force him to come. Okay, you can't force that manager to come to your club. He has to be willing to come here. So currently, as of now, he's one of the only best free managers who are available and who are interested. So that's another issue. The manager has to be interested as well. You just can't force somebody. So he's free, but he has a lot of terms and conditions, and he wanted to come in the summer. He wanted to consider coming in the summer, but the Glazers are trying desperately to get Zidane over here right now. So if Zidane comes, he will change the formation of the team, the playing of the team. He will have a healthy rotation. And I can guarantee you Manchester United will be title contenders next year. I can guarantee you that much. If Zidane comes into, the scenery. And the Glazers have constructed, finally, they have instructed, as per the Sun and other trusted news sources and the United Stand, they have in to accelerate the talks with the ex Real Madrid manager, to accelerate the terms and conditions, to accelerate the issues, to take Zidane as the new coach. Because the board has realized the fans are very angry with them and they want to do something, for once, to get their, terms and issues straight with the fans. They want to do something good for the fans. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to help the fans, make them happy and improve, their image. And club chiefs have so far failed in their bid to lure Zidane to Old Trafford, with the Ole out of work Frenchman waiting until the end of the season to entertain the offers. I mean, Zidane wanted to, come here and he wanted to play, and he wanted to consider coming to Manchester United, but he wanted to do it in the end of the season. He wanted a bit more break. But the board has said, Glazers have said, to accelerate the talk, because we need him right now. No more waiting. Things are so bad. They're so bad. We need him right now. We need Ole. We need, the replacement right now, since Ole has been sacked. And he will have an official press conference. So Zidane is the next big target for for Manchester United board, and they are trying their best to get him. They're trying their best to lure him. So please go to Zidane's, if you can, go to Zidane's handle, and comment who you want as the new coach, Brendan Rodgers or Zinedine Zidane. If we want Zinedine Zidane, we have to wait. We have to fulfill a lot of terms and conditions. But what I say is, get him. Just get him. Accept what he has to say. Accept his terms and conditions, and just bring him here. Enough is enough. We need him right now. So yeah, and I believe Zidane will be playing, because 4-2-3-1, the formation that Ole was playing with, that was disastrous. We need a formation of 4-3-3. Okay, or 4-2-4, something, or 4-4-2, something that's strong. 4-3-3 would be the best one. And why Maguire is the captain? Anyways, the next coach of Manchester United could be Zidane, because the board are desperately trying to get Zidane on board, as the new coach. They're trying very, very hard. And I'll keep you updated with all the new, news and views and all of the things that will become ahead. So till then, take care.